But if you're playing a melee hero into a Dark Seer lane for Abed as well, which in his matchup against the Slaughdar doesn't feel like the most straightforward this time around.
We have the good luck, have fun's coming out. Of course, game one is now officially underway. Good sportsmanship from both these teams. In fairness though, Jonathan, of course, both these sides have nothing to play for, apart from pride. You know, maybe that's why they're just being so good to each other. It's just, we're both winners here. Nobody's losing this series.
You can't improve until you make
fake 14K is the call from Gabby. It reminds me of, who was it? I think it was ATF maybe that said this. But he said if Watson was playing Pro Dota for MMR, he'd be the best carry in the world. Which, you know, this guy, he just, when it comes to MMR, he's just vacuuming all of it up.
Yeah,
30
sure.
seconds to battle.
It's they have a lot of chatter. Jesus Christ, these guys are going on. Now have a nice and enjoyable game. Ember.
The Warlock troll lane is actually pretty challenging to go up against, I'd argue. Watson looking like he's going to have a pretty free time.
And he shouldn't be too contested until maybe higher levels up. DM though?
Yeah. Let's go down. First blood being drawn here from Zhao. Having an easier time as this goes on. It is getting worse and worse as Watson. Have a look to see if he can find this Timber. He'll go after Tims instead. Tims dropping quite low himself. He'll run north. He has a toss. Watson getting low now to boot, but he still had a creep wave. In fact, Fishman, he'll take the aggro of the tier 1 tower just to ensure the troll was not in any danger. The Entity, they are certainly trying to establish their dominance up at this top lane. Yeah, they've lost Natsumi.
From the 4. Still not going to pan out for too much here on the side of Blacklist. Bot.
Make it active. Natsumi, he will be able to secure DM's life as Kataomi now with the unstable concoction, trying to go right towards Zhao. Does land it, but doesn't really have a follow-up as mid lane. No one ends up killing off Arbet. Tims was actually in the mid lane along with Arbet, but no one was spotted yet. He'll go for a D ward, takes out the sentry, so it's pretty obvious he's around now. Zhao does get caught by an unstable concoction. DM's gonna make his movement in onto the CM. That'll be Zhao to go down. Not much he can do about it. Kataomi of all people to claim to kill the support Alk. Meanwhile, Natsumi, oh, the upheaval. It's gonna catch him. Natsumi in huge trouble now. The corrosive haze giving all the vision no one needs. Hands up, and Natsumi gets one hit. Ouch.
It's not the tankiest. Here is here from Entity.
Zhao trying to go onto DM. Kataomi going to be around to help out, but here comes Tims with the toss up onto the Arc, but it does really no damage because the raindrops do block off most of it. They continue though, and Kataomi does finally drop a Zhao. He will fall to boot as now no one. Also going to show up on the Slaughter. Will take down Tims. Another one hit with a bash of the deep.
His typical Mage Slayer kind of game, or if he just goes something like the Maelstrom here. Doesn't feel like Mage Slayer is too much value. Gabby surrounded.
Certainly is. Gabby gonna get stunned up. No chain to come out. He will drop as Watson. Able to take his first kill of the game, believe it or not, on the truck.
And full Guardian Greaves now either just lacking the recipe. They still have the Chaotic Offering to play with. I mean, Entity has the opportunity to just play aggressive
mid
here.
lane. Tims has been caught. A nice toss avalanche back onto Kataomi and no one. Here comes Arbet trying to help out. A nice juke on the golem with the sleight of fist, but now the stuns are out. Arbet, he might be in a bit of danger. Zhao, he'll channel the freezing field. It's not doing quite enough, but Gabby's going to move in. No one's still getting away though. Tims will at least find Fishman, but they are going to lose Zhao and they will lose Tims. In fact, I say they found Fishman, but Fishman found Tims instead.
So Mutter, you want to be a little bit more up-tempo. They'll try with a smoke out now.
But they're going to head towards that dire triangle. In fact, never mind that, because Arbet is baiting for his side. Tims will move in onto Fishman. Meanwhile, they have found no one. Natsumi rotating on the Broodmother, trying to get down the Slaughter. The no one now going to turn back around with the stun. Natsumi, he might need to get out of there. The back wall is down. DM will drag him right back, and Watson's onto a double. Oh, they just, every single time, John. Like, they just don't have enough. Fishman goes down, but who cares about that? He's more than happy to die for his team. Tims also caught out. Tims will probably drop. Hands up here from Kataomi as he's just having the greatest time of his life on the Elk. and Entity, they'll just happily start chipping away at the tier 1 mid tower. More TPs incoming. They'll try to defend the best they possibly can, but Kataomi now going to move in onto Zhao, who just TP'd back into the mid lane, but he TP'd right into the tree line underneath the vision of Kataomi, who hand the tip.
Going out, but it's just not enough. Again, the auras being up on DM just makes it so hard. As long as he's around with full Guardian Greaves, that burst process is very hard to see coming out here. Gabby.
Gabby at least does find a tier 1 tower, but he'll get stunned up by Kataomi. DM to follow him as well. Gabby, he'll get the Yules off onto the Darkseer with the chain TP away, but the vacuum might make it in time, but no, not quite. Not quite. Gabby with a very nice escape on the Timber. Can't say the same for
In the middle of these engagements, he doesn't have to focus on it. He can go for the full auras as he is. Going for the pipe next. For the side of Blacklist, there's just no room. Natsumi's soaking all of it up. He's going for the Blood Torn.
No one. That was fine a double stun. He wants Zhao first. Zhao, okay for now, as no one is going to be the one to fall. No one with the tips a little bit early, but he does still find the CM as now the golden drops are out. But where does it all end up? Natsumi's down, so is Tim's. Gabby will try to chain away. He's barely made it for now, but Kataomi's tipping him as he's running and even telling him to run. Run!
For Yoe! For Yoe! Yoe! Why? How did they get dragged into this? Blood Torn for Natsumi might change things, but
One's got an amp damage rune here, John. BKB up on Watson as well. They are looking very strong. Tims will get jumped by no one. The vac is out. They've got the tidy locked down, and it looks like Tims will drop as now the freezing builder come in, but Watson could not give a crap. He'll take down Zhao so darn quick. At least no one does die. Gabby will find one, but it's going to cost his own life. A triple kill for Watson. Blacklist International.
there as well. A lot of farm being found by DM from the Iron Shell. It was so sad. We were Natsumi for a while. There was an Iron Shell. He was trying to micro the Iron Shell spiraling away. He couldn't find it. And it's just a nightmare to try to do it.
They killed Zhao. Zhao had to run to the Ancients to die to the Ancients instead of the Tormentor. But, I mean, it's not much with Yoe is. Who's mates with Yoe?
Oh, goodness me. Oh.
Gabby. Looks out. He cancels the chains off of Gabby. Trying to make a run for it. He's actually doing a lot of damage here on this Timber Saw, but Gabby, no one is doing a lot more damage, and that'll be DM to take the kill on the Darkseer. Now Watson being kind of charged by Natsumi, but can they kill him? Like, you have Bloodthorn, but he has BKB. They're rushing for the troll, but Watson's perfectly fine. They can't kill him with the BKB up. In fact, Watson's going to turn. Look at this jump. Look at Watson. Look at the damage output from Watson. Natsumi, run, sir. It's not safe. Oh, I don't know about that. Natsumi, my friend.
And 5-24 Blacklist.
Tims. Boss back onto the Arc. They at least have themselves Kataomi, maybe. But he's got help. The back is out. They've caught a couple. Zhao's down. Kataomi, the one to survive, and he gives the MT on top. Oh, Kataomi, he's just feeling it today. Are you sure this guy's not from SCA, John? This whole chat makes it feel like we're doing Pro Series again.
That it does. It's like love the all chat, love the banter. Blacklist, gonna try again.
If Blacklist International and Aurora get kicked out early, John, I'm rooting for Entity. This is the SCA team. We're taking it. We're adopting this team. That's it. Here you go. Natsumi, what's the game plan, sir? Well, they know he's there too. They're just hunting for him and they found him. They found Natsumi. Golem dropped. Gabby's trying to salvage this fight already. They do at least find Fishman, but Gabby's going to lose his own life. Meanwhile, Abed forced to remnant away, and he calls it. He's seen enough. Both his other calls are dead. Nice try.
No, just play next game so we can win. Gabby, what role does Yoa play? He plays mid. Who's your mid right now?
Pan the camera.
Is this round 2? It should. It's not too easy for Entity to get that rundown. I think you should still find some room to farm up here on the side of Blacklist. Bot lane though.
First blood being drawn here from Kataomi is meaning that Arbit is constantly having to just chain away and just TP back towards the base. This bottom lane now, Zhao, gonna die to Kataomi on the punch. It's another easy setup here with the stun to the hook. And so what are you meant to do against, right? Like, as long as you get hooked, excuse me, as long as you get stunned, it's just a guaranteed crap ton of damage.
And it is. Again.
Yep, Natsumi, half HP, and probably actually just dead. They'll try to help out. Zhao is here, Natsumi barely survives. DM did not have the follow-up. Kataomi now being chased down. DM though with the stun, barely gonna land on the deny. Kataomi off.
But all the lanes are under pressure from the side of Entity. Blacklist just being forced back, even up top. Gabby again, constantly low on HP. Gabby?
It's just dead. Watson able to finally find the life of Gabby as the tips do start to come out here from Watson. Again, he's gonna get it too. To make matters even worse for Blacklist, they can't even get the wisdom. Tims does at least get the TP cancel on Watson, but it may actually cost him his own life. Gabby trying to save, Spear's not gonna land, Watson still on the run. And it seems as though Watson is probably gonna make it. Gabby.
Abid though. Good threat.
And he is, Arbit, he'll be alright. Mid lane, however, they've got Tims now. Tims just gonna drop easily to no one who gets the avalanche toss. And again, you had the hook set up with the frostbite of Fishman.
No, don't you worry. We know you're Filipino, Mike. The F's and the P's, you know, Filipino. No difference there. That's how it rolls here. 0 to 5, Entity crushing the Filipino spirit right now, unfortunately.
Hook out, Tims is caught. So everyone listening is aware, John is Filipino and not American, as Tims is going to drop. After Omi to pick up another, is Zhao now in trouble. The toss damage, my god! But what's... He lost half his HP! No one tosses Kata.
Big cooldowns to wait for.
It's going to be a little bit cautious. I mean, they're moving in. Frostbite's going to land. They've got the avalanche toss. They've got the freezing field from Fishman. They've got the hook to land from Kataomi. His Fishman does die. Gabby on the chase does try for a little bit more. He's got the arena up, but it's kind of hard for him to close. Just steal away as Kataomi's looking for a hook. Tims. Oh, he's been caught. Beautiful hook from Kataomi. At Ward.
To how game one went for Blacklist. Just no room to breathe here.
It's so sad to watch. Pos 4 confidently just taking out the position 1 of the enemy team, but that's what we just saw. Kataomi doing some fantastic work as they will just retreat once again. Blacklist International, they dropped the arena. They've got Fishman, but Kataomi's got a hook, but he's got no mana for it. He can't track Fishman out of there. Anyway,
not too far off. You've got the full blink up now and no one. A little bit of a smoke play out from Blacklist. Even dragging Natsumi along for this one. No arena, mind you, but you get chain lockdown here. It could work out.
Certainly do. Watson gets caught for a moment. He's got the enrage available. Won't pop it though. Now he does. His team is on its way, so Watson might actually have a chance to survive this one as they'll drop the call down, but they'll swap out. Watson's still running. Gabby's trying to get him, but he misses the chains. Oh, Watson's out of there. He's made it. Meanwhile, Natsumi's down. Double kill for DM. Watson's still running. In fact, he's looking at Abed. He might jump back.
But not enough to offset this game. They're hunting for Abed again as well.
Spite lands. Hook. Fishman gets out of the way. Abed caught. Does he have a chance? Frostbite's gonna land. He does not.
Ooh.
Fishman will secure the kill.
To really scale up. We're still waiting for the initial blink on Gabby.
No one.
They find again.
No one's got no toss target, but he's got a hook to save his life here. They'll still try to move him with the arena. No one. He pops the shield rune. Spear is going to land, though. No one should be going down, and does. A nice start here for Blacklist, as now the chase is on for Kataomi, but he'll try for a TP play out. Where's the detection?
Ooh.
They don't have it. It's too late. At least you got no one.
These engagements. Do appreciate what Entity's done with vision control, though. They've got a really good forward ward down. But
Found Arbet again mid lane. No one's just been so good with these tossback plays onto Arbet. Arbet chaining away, trying for the TP play out, and he's not gonna make it. Too much since back in the day, John.
Nope. It's been a full year. Still looks like the last time when no one snuck his way in here.
Yeah. Not much to say about this one, I think, John. Natsumi is down. They are going to try and fight, but Tim's has been caught by an avalanche, and no one is looking for another toss back. Finding Zhao. It's such a whitewash of a game. Entity just running circles around Blacklist International. A triple kill for Watson.
And that crash landing on the toss now.
Look off the mark. Oh, one. Looking to jump in. Does catch an avalanche. Oh my god. Tim's just absolutely destroyed. It's a phylactery toss from no one, John. It's just too much damage. Now Gabby getting caught. Gabby's down. Hook is out. They found another. That'll be Zhao to boot. 3 down for Blacklist International. Kataomi saying aura, which I think is, he's trying to say Zhao is basically just an aura at this stage, John. I can't disagree with that sentiment from Fishman.
No.
Is under attack.
Excuse me, rather Kataomi, was it? Yeah, it was. Tims?
Are scanning.
Tims is probably just dead. Natsumi's gonna try to help. I don't know about this. They have TPs incoming, but Natsumi's down. Gabby's gonna show up now on a Kataomi. Gets the arena, but the spear lands on the Ursa. Kataomi still messing around. Finally goes down. Watson's gonna go for the fight, but he will drop. All right, Blacklist, they get something. But it really does feel like Entity are the ones feeding them these kills at this stage.
Satanic, or at least the Satanic first, just to sustain true as he's surrounded.
Yeah, he certainly is, John. Natsumi will be going down again by the looks of it. Here comes Abed to try and salvage. Gabby's going to find no one on the Tiny. No one about to drop, but the freezing foot does come out. Still Abed does finish the job off. Now Fishman will be left behind on the CM, so Fishman to go down, but here comes Watson and the crew. A nice hook. Tims will get caught by that's a Kataomi, already finding one. Arbit dropping very low on the timber, though Zhao is going to stun them up, but DM's got the swap out into the magic missile, holding down even more. Arena dropped by Gabby, but it means really nothing. Zhao will try again with the Earth Splitter, but it's a full team wipe for the side of Entity.
Good stomp, good Earth Splitter. No one's really enjoying himself.
Certainly is. Has to press the toss button, John. That's it, someone's gonna die. Zhao now. Speaking of dying, Natsumi, he'll barely escape. Zhao, not so much.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now Entity looking for the Tormentor. They'll be able to take that, no problems. Of course, and Kataomi now with the free dismember shards for himself on the Pudge. It's Kataomi's hunting again himself. He spots out Gabby. Gabby has no idea. Dismember out from Kataomi, and the cavalry is incoming. There's no escaping Watson. Arena down, but Gabby is gone. Hips out from Kataomi as he just spins in circles. Damage he's going to do with these tosses. With that Kanda. It's going to really hurt. They jump in, avalanche tosses out, Tims is guaranteed to die, is now Gabby falling low himself, will barely make it away, but now Natsumi has been caught again. 2 down for Blacklist International, maybe make that 3, because Kataomi apparently just doesn't miss. Zhao gets caught, he's gone. No, he's not. He makes it to the fountain. Gabby's going to throw an arena down. He'll try for no one. They do at least get the Tiny. Maybe they can look towards Watson, but Watson's still got the Aegis up. They'll take him down once as Gabby. He's going to look for a spear back play on the Ursa into the fountain, but it doesn't quite get towards the fountain. Still Watson dropping low. Has gone down. Tips out.
Oh.
Smiley's face from Watson's. They even found DM now. DM probably gonna die. Don't forget to remember, easy game.
Easy for who, Gabby? Easy for who?
Easy. It's an easy game. That's all he's saying.
No one's just been crushing. See if they can get some punishment.
Lost back on to Tier 1 tower, apparently. Gabby, gonna be alright for now. Arbit, maybe not so much. He's already lost half his HP here to the hook of Kataomi, and he's trying to get away, but the Frostbite's gonna lock him down. Kataomi jumping in again with the Dismember will hold down Arbit. That's your timber down. The Avalanche out from no one, connecting on 3 targets, but they are still moving in here, Blacklist. They go onto Fishman, but the hook back onto Natsumi. Even the Centaur coming in for a casual stun just to make sure Natsumi does not get away. But they even got his courier. Just everyone's against Natsumi today.
Dire's top tower.
They
is
are.
under attack.
Gabby
Middle
through the
tower
tier
is
1.
under
But the
attack.
Roche does begin for the side of Entity. Not going to take too long for Watson. Maybe Abed could try for a cheeky steal.
Natsumi, avalanche toss.
Has fallen.
He died to the avalanche toss. The hook did not land. That was avalanche toss plus 1 right click. That killed off
Oh,
Natsumi.
Abed. Ash?
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh, the bash kicks in.
Bashes. Of course he gets bashed. Nice try from Abed. Tips out from Watson. Can get it. 3 tower. Will be taken down by our Tiny. In Blacklist International, they are the ones that probably need to move. And Gabby, he has tried to move in on his own now. They do jump in with Armin, trying to shred him apart. They've got Kataomi down at the very least, but they've lost Natsumi again. The gyro he just dies immediately as the swap is out now to Tim's. Tim's stealing the swap away, able to get himself out, but no one's in with an avalanche toss combination. Not quite killing anyone off. Hook off the mark from Kataomi. Meanwhile, back onto no one. They'll try for the Tiny again, but he is not dying. No one will turn with the rest of his squad. Abby's down. Arbit's probably dead to boot. And he calls. GG, well played. They finally had enough.
That they do. Good luck next from Gabby. There is no next for Entity until Wednesday.
Yeah.
But the sentiment is appreciated, I'm sure. Entity showing up for the series up against Blacklist. Not looking like they broke a sweat whatsoever in any single one of these matches.